me save. We'll go with Natsuki first. I did say Ori first, so we're gonna do Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in reading her poem, so it's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Fair enough. Thought. Question. Well, it's about time I expected someone like you. It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. Just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? No. I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that I like you. I did. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can fly. But that's about it. Oh, people could try. Bro, I feel like I'm gonna put this in first grade, not gonna lie. I'm becoming Master Chef. No. Yeah. Told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all this sophisticated and stuff. True. So people don't even take my writing seriously. What is the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style would make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits hard. Like this book. I don't see what you mean. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can really be disheartening. I could decide to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said rhyme at the end, but then it falls flat on purpose. Lies. It helps bring out that feeling in last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what I mean to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Did you expect that from the youngest, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. Mitsuki feels proud that I won't take it away from her. Okay, we're going to say it right now. Oh my goodness. So good! E. I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer. That's a lie. Say Ori. Let's be serious over here. Seriously over here. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I had no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I had no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure part of it is. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not like I just wrote your poem. It's a Sam poem. And that's what makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It reminds you how you're really a part of this club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. And well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like you said before, Sam. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for your people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motivation here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her at all. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be...
What the hell is even that?
I waited thinking you. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna hold you on that then. Yay. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. The way you glow through the blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing me on the forehead to help me get out of bed, making me rub the sleepy away from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above the sky. The sky is blue. It's your secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Freaking, I don't know. Savory. This is just a guess, but did you write this in the morning? No. Just a little bit. You can't even answer just a little bit to a yes or no. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. Still try my best. Oh yeah. Didn't mean to say it was bad poem. Came out nice. How should I put it? Sounds like you, just like you. Really?
No!
Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. I even thought you were late, even though you're late for school. It's a bad day. It's a bad skip break. It gets me all cranky. I don't know if I'm not much of a breakfast person. Even then, it's okay. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing that. Anyways, thanks for showing. Hee hee. This is so much fun. Manga's the best. Oh yeah. Next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to that. If we're gonna hold her. Let's go to Yuri. Purple hair girl. Yuri stares at the poem. I may have passed more than enough for her to finish. Well, that hurts. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't hurt yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. What do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it, though. So it's bad. No. Did I raise my voice? I'm sorry. You're not Thanos' purple hair. Eggplant. I can't think of jokes. Your blushes her, buries her face in her hands. I can't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Gary a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, just that specific writing habits that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having them know myself, I kind of learned how to pick up on them all. I think most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style. They tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form the two together. The end result is both the style and expressive are weakened. Once Yuri finds her chain of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that doesn't mean you can be blamed for it. There are so many different skills and techniques to go into writing a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. The speaking can be a little biased, but biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't talk about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to yourself or to me or Nasuki. Do you mind if I read your poem? Please do. I'd love to show you my thoughts behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as a rare opportunity for it, which itself is kind of fun. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under light. I can't read cursive. The on my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Baby. Must have been this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by a sickened blue and green hue of the future. Don't know what I'm trying to think. I bathe, comb, breathing air of the present, believing in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. What? I'm sorry. I have such a freaking. That's what people say in their handwritings. They're good, or they actually do have bad handwriting. I'm not. What? I wasn't even thinking that at all. But you took so long to read. I was reading it. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's very pretty. That's relief. That's why I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. I don't know. I'm really glad that you're. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest. Don't really know. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, story isn't about ghosts at all, Sam. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you didn't glance over it at all. After all, frick. Remember that poets have to express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost. Lingering in the past, lingering in the rainy place of comfort, unable to go of the past. And soon left with nothing. That's all more solemn than putting it in that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's not really. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy to think of that way. Just remember that it won't be too long before you pick up on these two. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll keep trying. I'll count on you. Hi, Sam. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if there are any suggestions for clubs, like new activities or something we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off than going with the fact until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Sam. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? What's sort of a barrier that we'll learn soon to get past soon? Yeah, that's true. Monica, hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Terry would say. That's so. You and Terry are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you two had sort of things in common. Oh, well. We may be good friends, but Terry and I are actually really different. That may be the case. But there are also similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. She sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being similar than you think. So I think that's kind of a vibe I get from reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could. Oh gosh, I don't like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy who enjoys sad things too? Yeah, it's totally unexpected. Well, to each other, no. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either. I'm sure I'll end up trying things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of style, but I'll always help you find the way. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims they're not very good. Oh, well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, do you? You know? I see. Let's read it then. Hold on. It could have been me, seeing the direction protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. My parents had for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel my blind. I reel blind like a film let down in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. I'm already scorched with a permanent copy of my meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking into it. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what'd you think? It's very freeform. That's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's kind of the style I've become pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of people have been putting emphasis on timing in between words and lines. When performed out loud, it's really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poem recently a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. It's kind of nice to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Me after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a certain point. You try so hard to make it perfect that you'll never make any progress. Just focus yourself to something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to do this is, if you keep a pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a black darkening puddle of ink. So move around your head and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. I agree. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's why I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sarah and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Asuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, expressing themselves resentment. As they read the poem in intended, I watch each other and their expressions change. In Asuki's eyes, fear and frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sad. What's with this language? Huh? What, did you say something? Oh, sadly. Asuki dismissively returns the poems to a desk in one. Guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling giving up. What do you mean? How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I did have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked for someone who actually liked it. Which people did like it. Sherry liked it, and Sam too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. It sounded like the poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Isuke suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not why. Your stands up as well. I know this was.
The following Thursday.
It's not my bed. It's my trash. Here we go. Let's go, come on. Let's go.
Maybe you're just jealous that Sam appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know he doesn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do over to see cute. Yeah. Is everyone okay over here? Well, you know what? I was the one who magically grew a size bigger as soon as started showing up. Nasuki, that doesn't involve you. I don't like you guys fighting. Suddenly both girls. Sam, she's trying to make you look. I don't know. She started. If she can get over herself and learn to appreciate him, then this would happen in the first place. What's the point of making poems all convoluted with no reason? The mean should just jump over out to read and not force them to figure it out. Let me explain to her, Sam. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and I mean most effectively. Avoiding them is only unnecessary, limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Sam? I don't understand anything she just said. Well, how do I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Whoever I agree with, they're probably. I don't agree with neither of them. Nasuki? So should I do to Yuri? Yuri? Huh? Yeah. Everyone's finding it. It's making theories uncomfortable. How can you keep fighting when you know you're making your friends feel like this? Sam. Well, that's the problem. It is about him. I agree. It's unfair to interject their own feelings into the conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what the suck-up joke she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that makes her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes.
Stop.
No, I need to put more emphasis.
Stop.
Let's go. Nasuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Nasuki's poems. They're amazing because they get up so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint a beautiful picture in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. Are the same as they always were. What the heck? Siri stands up triumphantly while the stands are hiding bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, seeing down at nothing. Siri. So that's why Saber's vice president. It was She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. Well, I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Hiyori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her herself. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Like Smile's feeling, causing myself to nod. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do we all feel during our place? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say a little bit. It was alright. Well, mostly. Sam, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat to talk to you about everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. No! And maybe we'll learn something from your friends too. So your opponents will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little bit more about what kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Sam, ready to walk home? No. Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It surely has been a while since Sayori and I have spent so much time together. I can't really say that I enjoy it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Yeah, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. That kind of thing happens often. No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise you, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. That's a lie. I just want your opinion, that's all. You can see why they make good friends with you. You know, Sam. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing everyone get along with each other is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day it's gonna be so much fun to sigh. Looks like Sarah still has a conscious situation. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but is it really needs out there? We'll just have to see what happens in the future. Hold Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna end it here.